HLP, Los Angeles, California, 101.5 FM, a community service of the Boyle Heights Conservatory, broadcasting live off your FM dial and streaming at kqbhla.com. Okay. Okay, we should be good. Martel should have us on. How are we sounding out of that monitor? Are we coming out of that monitor? We are, right? Okay. All right.
Guys.
Good evening, everybody. This is KQBH 101.5 FM. How are we doing, everybody? We are broadcasting live off of Brooklyn Avenue in the beautiful city of Boyle Heights, California. I'm just another geek from East LA. I am sitting here with my cohort, Becky. Becky, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you.
You're doing amazing today?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm tired.
You tired?
Tired is tired.
You're tired. It's been a busy weekend for you, hasn't it?
It's been a busy life, man.
A busy life. Well, you know what? We will get into that in a moment. Please, everybody, remind yourself that immediately following me, we're going to have CMTY live with Martel. It's going to be a special one. We're actually not returning to our show tonight, but returning to our neighbor show, Martel, CMTY live. Activist and models, Crybaby and Wicked Ass Psycho are going to come back and visit Martel tonight, so it's going to be nice to have them back here in the studio. And Becky, you had a little bit of that one. You had your hand in getting that one together, right?
I instigate everything.
Yeah, you got that one going, right?
I'm a teacher, yeah.
No, that's a good one. And no, that was a good one. Okay, so there's a few things that we are going to be doing tonight. We definitely have you know what? We have a good one for you right now, everybody, because here we are in convention season. We just had San Diego Comic Con just happened this weekend. A lot of people are probably fatigued from that, or maybe even kind of hurting because they had to leave from that one. Also, CatCon, Becky, you know, I'm excited because I got invited to CatCon.
Let's go.
So I'm going to be there representing the station. So I'm excited about that, what we're going to look into. For me, Becky, I want to look a lot into the nonprofit portion and the education portion of CatCon. So let's see what I can find there. And also, along with this whole convention season, there is also a lot of smaller grassroots, for lack of a better word, Becky, like grassroots organizations and event organizers that are doing a lot of collectible shows. Now, that is nothing that is completely new to the culture of just collecting and the culture of collectibles. But right now, it's just been a good era for it, and it's a good era to be in. And right now, I always talk about it, Becky. We talk about being collectors, you and me, and we look about the collector's outcome. Earlier this month, we looked at the independent toy manufacturers, right?
Yeah.
And we talked to them there, and what I'm excited about is we have a gentleman here by the name of Michael Martinez, who is a small business owner and operator. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Let's hear you out. See how you're going here with the microphone. Yeah, perfect. We're pretty good. All right. Well, everybody, this is Mike Martinez.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good to be here.
We're excited to have you here. We're going to get into this whole conversation about what you're going to have coming up. Okay, you got an event coming up, third one. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back to it, guys. Becky, we're going to come back to it. We're going to talk about the summer media classes that are happening here at the conservatory. We're going to get into the next cartoon and serials because this weekend there was one that was held. And a few other community things that we're going to get into. We're going to have our interview with Mr. Mike Martinez. Everybody's KQBH 101.5 FM. We got a little bit of records lined up for you. As you guys know, not only do we play the best in independent music and new independent music, we also like to dig through the crates of the past, and that's what we got, some 80s for you. So we went through the crates, we went through the 80s. Let's see what I got for us, Becky. KQBH 101.5 FM, everybody. Broadcasting live off of Brooklyn Avenue in the beautiful city of Boyle Heights, California. Everybody's KQBH 101.5 FM. We are broadcasting live off of Brooklyn Avenue in the beautiful city of Boyle Heights, California. How are we doing? This is Patrick J. Martinez. I'm just another geek from East LA. This is my cohort, Becky. Hey, Becky, how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
You're doing all right?
Thank you for
You know
asking.
what? I have this whole thing like I feel I can't hear us. But, go ahead, just get a little closer into the mic. Tell us who we're sitting here with. What's going on? What do we have here with us?
We're sitting here with a cool guy. His name's Mike.
Cool guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're sitting here with Mike Martinez.
Mike Martinez from Toy Depot.
Eminem.
That's Toy Depot. And so, you know what, Becky? Let's get into it. I know we're going to talk about some of the media classes and stuff that are being held here at the conservatory, and we will get into that, everybody. But you know what? Let's get into our guest. Right there, before we get into it, we just pulled out an old 45 from Frankie Smith with the classic Double Dutch Bus. And before that, we heard The Clash with Long Time Jerk, which was the B-side to the popular rock, the Casbah, because we decided to go 80s today, didn't we? Okay,
Sure did.
So you know what? Let's get into. Do you want to ask our guest the first question, or do you want me to get right into it?
No, you get
No,
into
I get
it.
right into it. Okay.
I'll listen.
So let's get into it, everybody. We have small business owner, operator of, again, Toy Depot.
Collector, operator,
Yeah.
show well, kind of a show.
Yeah. Well, no, and we're going to get
Yeah,
into that because you have a show coming up that you've been working on as
Uh-huh.
as an independent organizer, and we're going to get into that. It's called Geeking Out, right?
Geeking Out,
Okay.
right.
So let's pry one toy nerd, one collectible nerd
Pry away.
to another, man.
There you go.
Let's pry and give us a little bit of history about yourself. Either, you know, whatever it be, whether it be, you know, your professional background, your toy background, your collectible background, whatever it is, brother.
I'm just a regular guy. I'm born and raised in LA.
Uh-huh.
Grew up in Downey. Regular family, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Not the most money in the world, not the most toys in the world
Yeah.
growing up. So that's kind of how I got started. I started collecting a lot of stuff that I didn't have before.
Yeah.
So growing up to a family, just not the most money hungry or having the most money in the world. Just you see a lot of stuff and then you don't get to get it. You grow up, you get a little older, you're able to you get your first job, you can spend your paycheck on however you want with that adult money.
So you not to interrupt.
No.
So you're painting an actual picture that a lot of us have had to kind of, that were drawn by in the same way, right? I don't know if it's a cultural thing. I don't know if it's a social bracket thing, or it's, you know, again, toys in certain households and families weren't essential, right?
Right.
So and maybe toys for me that was an allowance. Instead of getting like a money,
right.
I had a toy allowance, and it was either like maybe a couple action figures, maybe a light vehicle, but you know that was still, I still had to work towards it.
Yeah.
Right.
So ours was different. Ours was
Yeah.
It was either birthday or Christmas.
Okay, so
And
you had a
that's
lot
it.
less. You had a lot less. So it was either the frequency for you is a lot less.
Right, yeah.
Right.
So that's why when I get kids coming to my store and I ask, "Oh, is it your birthday?" They're like, "No,
Yeah.
just Saturday." So
And not only that, you did the same thing, right? Where as soon as we started working, as soon as we started getting this monetary income, then we're over here dropping all kinds of money on stuff that we either couldn't buy, couldn't afford. We're told that we couldn't have.
And then I still lived at my parents, so it was no rent,
Yeah.
no bills. So
Yeah.
all my paycheck was pretty much. I think I was doing comic books at the time, and then like movies, DVDs, just whatever I wanted to buy, I was able to buy it.
And comic books, that's weekly.
Yeah.
That is
The comic store.
Man, that's every week. Every Wednesday, new stuff.
Yeah.
That has to come in, new stuff. It's just, how do you even keep up with that? So, what was the first thing that you got into? So here we go. Let's go back to our youth. What is either the first thing that you started collecting where you went, oh, and then it was the gateway to whatever your thing is. You feel what I'm saying there? What was it?
It was probably baseball cards.
Baseball.
I remember like a Topps 1986 packs in my house, and then from there comic books. Like I'm an 80s baby, so I was born in 1980.
Okay.
So it was like I think one of my first comic books was The Killing Joke, Batman. So that was one of the first ones that I remember having. I still have it. And that's just
all 4 issues, like
not
4
one.
issues, but the issues, but you have it.
Yeah, okay. I have it. I have the one I from my childhood.
That was like what 4-6 run issue.
I think so. Yeah, like yeah. And my mom got mad when I bought it. There was like cussing. I think.
Wow.
Commissioner Gordon's butt.
Did you read? So, did she read it?
Yeah, she glanced through and she's seen the bad words.
Okay.
She's seen some of the pictures, some of the graphic stuff, and then she was like, "What are you buying?" I said,
Becky, did you ever hear that Killing Joke Batman story?
No.
Frank Miller, right?
Yeah, Frank Miller.
No.
Okay, so for Becky and anyone else who may not know what the Killing Joke is, it's essentially probably one of the most, in terms of current modern Batman stories and just in storytelling in general, Killing Joke is probably one of the most important stories in comic book readership and just comic book nerddom, right? But however, it's got some heavy themes, and one of them is actually sexual assault.
Yeah,
there's a heavy theme in it, very heavy, heavily implied. It's not shown,
right?
But it's heavily implied. Like, instead of outright spelling it out, outside of that, you'd have to be a goofball not to miss it. So yeah, it's a big thing to even have. So especially in a household. So it sounds like your household your mom was a little more tight.
Yeah.
My mom was tight on stuff, but a little loose. Right. It sounds like your mom might have been a little tighter than mine.
So it was like no skeletons in the house, no toy guns, none of that stuff. But not the strictest. But
no. But again,
no kids.
There were certain things, like my mom had, because my mom had some religious. So things. She didn't like He-Man because they look more demonic, or like things like that. So I think I feel where you're coming from.
My mom wasn't that into it, but certain things like
there was
skulls and demons. No, she was like,
yeah.
Even now, she's still like that.
Yeah,
I get stuff and I have a lot of stuff like skulls and stuff,
spooky
guns, toy guns and stuff. Yeah. And she's like, oh my god, look what I created, because she probably held it away from me so long. As soon as I could buy it, I bought it on my own.
Well, and that's just what we do, right?
Yeah.
So you did the collector, from the small means to be able to collect when you got more means and had the disposable income.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you ever leave the culture, the community, and come back, or did you just say, you know what, I've been on this all this long, now it's time to elevate to businessman? Like, where did we?
I didn't get into toys until about maybe 2015, and it just kind of took over everything. I bought a couple Thundercats. I bought Lion-O and Mumra.
Ooh.
And I wanted to complete them, so I bought
the original.
Yeah, the original. So those were the first things I really bought, and I was like, "Oh man, this is cool. This is something that I like." And then I bought more and more.
The vintage
ones, yeah. Then my brothers had a Halloween shop. They have Halloween Depo.
Yeah.
And they were able to get the NECA account, so I just started buying. I was like, man, I could sell this stuff.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened. I just started putting stuff together and opened up a little spot in the back, probably as big as this room. And that's where the first store took off.
Okay.
And then it's grown on to a bigger store now. We're way bigger, grown into events, and just it's kind of the past 6 years have been really leaps and bounds.
And your store did go through some challenges and struggles.
Yeah.
After you opened, and because we originally were in Southgate, right?
Southgate,
right?
Yeah.
Originally, before you relocated to Whittier.
Right.
So, if you don't mind sharing, I know you've shared some, but if you don't mind sharing with our listeners, what occurred?
So we were in business for maybe going on the third year, and it was picking up really good. I had a big clientele base, a lot of people coming in for toys, people coming from out of state, traveling to get there and just to see it. And not just my store, but my brother's Halloween store too. And then I think it was August or July 30th. I remember the date because it was Midsummer Scream. Okay. So I closed my store because I was only open Saturdays and Sundays. I closed my store Saturday, and I told everybody, come Sunday because I'm going to Midsummer Scream. So I'll be over there. And I didn't go to the shop. I didn't open up. I come the next day to open up my shop, and it's like there's a flood. Well, it was a flood. But I see the rain coming from the sky. So a pipe burst above us, and it just, in my whole section, just rained for we don't know how long, probably about 6 to 8 hours is probably the estimate.
Wow.
And just tore up my whole little store. And I remember when we opened the door, I had customers waiting. So there was about 6 guys that were there, like, oh my God, grab all your good stuff. And I'm like, it's already gone. It's
you were like, get to
done.
work.
Yeah,
You're like, get to work now, man.
Yeah.
Did they help you out though? Like,
they did.
Or did they bone out and like?
Oh yeah, the guys were great.
The people that caught it.
They felt just as bad as me because they're collectors too. They were hardcore collectors. They seen it. They seen like all
they got crushed.
Crushed. Because I had. What I would do is I would hide all my good stuff on the bottom of the shelves so you couldn't see it, so people couldn't see. Which I didn't want to sell it. Yeah, I didn't want to sell it. So the water raised up to half that level and just tore everything up. So I had like a Kobe Bryant jersey autograph.
Oh
I
my
had
goodness!
Sports memorabilia, box toys. Just
that's so sad.
It is a Kobe jersey alone is enough to
that was the first thing I grabbed. So I grabbed it. I ran. I put it in somewhere dry. I said, "Okay, it looks fine." The next day, it dried out. I put that big yellow stain in the middle of my jersey, and then I dropped it. And it broke the frame, and the frame shattered. So it was just like one thing after another. It just went from bad to worse.
Man, that's terrible. That's terrible.
But yeah, that one shut us down for about 6 months.
And then was that just the pipes for the building? Was that a city?
Just a pipe burst. Okay. Yeah, just a random pipe. It was a water heater pipe, so it wasn't like sewer water. So
no, but still,
worse.
That just seemed like an everyday wear and tear type of thing, right?
Yeah, it took us out for a while and just. Got me sick to my stomach. So every time I see it, so I kind of have a debate with other guys where it's like, would you rather have your stuff burned, or would you have it get flooded? And for the longest, I was like, I think I'd rather have it flooded. I'd rather have it burned. That way, I don't have to see it.
Yeah, because
just remind me of how bad it is. Because
once it's crisp, it's crisp.
It's crisp. You don't see it no more. It's gone.
You can't do nothing, right? Yeah. Because if it's wet, you could you could lie to yourself, oh no, it'll dry. It'll dry.
It doesn't dry. Yeah.
It'll be good. It'll be a little bit it's a little warm.
It's a little mold. Mold never hurt nobody.
No.
It gets like that, and it's just a mess. And I threw a lot of stuff away, but some stuff I was able to keep because I could open it and just take it out of the package and display it. Yeah, sell it loose or keep it.
Yeah.
So that's what I did with a big chunk of it, but most of the stuff was damaged. Where I was like, I don't even want to see this stuff. It's just a bad feeling for me.
Yeah.
But now it's fine.
And Whittier, how was Whittier when how long did it have to take you to find in that transitional period of displacement?
So about a year.
A year, okay.
A year after we reopened. Okay. So in 2022 it happened, and then I got back up in 2023. By the end of 2023, we found Whittier.
Okay.
We opened up there. Good. We were going to try and do 2 shops, but it was too close. They were too close to each other. Close. Yeah.
And Whittier's been doing good.
Whittier's great,
right?
Yeah, it's great.
And Whittier has always had collectible shops throughout.
Yeah.
They've that community, that city has had a good base of customers that have either been collecting for years or still collecting or have passed down. The culture to
because there's a lot of comic shops in Whittier. There's collectible stores. There's
even thinking
Back to
of
the
now,
Future was filmed there.
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah,
man. So Whittier's another city that I like. Whittier's cool. Whittier's always had a lot.
Killed it when they closed the Rocky Cola though.
I know. No, they did.
They had the best chocolate chip
Mm-hmm.
shakes.
It was
ever.
it was cold. It was cold that they closed that.
Mm-hmm.
But Whittier has always been one of those cities where a collectibles shop will thrive because it has the customer base that's already there, or in the customer base that'll go down and shop and visit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been great.
So they've been good.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, questions, Becky? On no.
Just taking it all
taking
in.
right?
Yeah.
Because it's like there's a lot. I think sometimes Becky and I know our guests here can attest to this. I think Becky sometimes when we have these conversations with small business owners, such as our guests here, talking about collectibles and comics and stuff like that, and we've had other proprietors come in. Sometimes people don't understand how busy this is. I mean, sure, yeah, he gets to play with stuff. He gets to look at this cool merch, but it's still work, man.
Yeah.
He still has to sell stuff.
Still got to set it up. Yeah.
Still have to sell in a world. You're a non-essential world that has to sell in an essential world.
Right.
And it's a challenge, right? And right now, like Becky, the things that we've been talking about, what's going on right now, and we're gonna get into this with you. Right now, we had a whole thing with tariffs, right? Didn't know what was going on with these tariffs. From at least 2019, a lot of toy companies started telling us, "Hey, we're going to be changing our prices in increments. The price of oil, the price of this, the price of that. We're going to have to go eco-friendly." So, all these toy companies, have put it out there. Again, toys are starting to get high to a point where it's almost $30, man, for a Marvel Legend. Almost $30 for a basic Marvel Legend, right? Are you feeling? I'm feeling it as a collector, okay? And as a collector, I've had to change my whole spending habits, my whole spending structure. I've had to cut it down to minimal. I've had to really look at things different. Now, you as an owner who this is how you put food on the table, this is how you feed your babies, this is how you get your lady nails, whatever it is, bro. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Bright pink hair.
Nails are expensive.
Yes, so pink hair is expensive, right? So eyelashes, right? You know what I mean?
I
so
throw away some.
well, but still, he's an owner. He wants to get his kids fed, and he wants his lady to look fine. We all do. But again, how are you keeping on top in a non-essential world? Basically, just let me put it out there, brother.
Create more collectors, so
you have to.
The fathers bring their kids.
Have to.
Dads will collect the vintage stuff or the newer stuff, and they'll bring their kids. It's like a hobby. They'll go Saturday morning and together, and that's their thing that they do. So the dad will come out with their kids, either son or daughter, and they'll shop the aisles, just like how probably me and you used to do in Toys R Us or King Toy Stores when we were kids. So that gives them that good feeling where these kids are going to grow up now and say, "Oh, my dad took me to a store when I was a kid, and he let me pick out some toys for my birthday." Something like that, and that's kind of what we want to create, and that's what we've done for the past couple of years is just do little things like that. Where I have pictures of that the dads will send, and they'll say, "Look, my kid's he's into Transformers like me," and they'll show what their kids have and what they've been collecting. It's a good feeling. It's cool. So we're trying to create more collectors. That's our goal. Just create more.
You have to.
Yeah,
you have to, not just as a business owner, but I think even as just someone in the culture itself of collecting.
You want to do drugs, or you want to do? You want to collect toys?
Man, collecting shoes.
It's just as expensive.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes too. Yeah.
Okay, Becky. You're listening to us talk about our action dolls, us collecting and selling them. What is as for you? What's that big collecting thing that grabs at you?
Shoes now.
It's the shoes now.
Now.
Now shoes.
As a kid, Barbies, Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket.
We got Polly Pockets.
I love Polly Pocket. Oh my god, I had all the little hearts. And,
the star.
Oh god, and my dog ate the little cat thing,
Ooh,
and then it drove me nuts because the little hole was just there. My goodness. goodness. But yeah, no, I Barbie's, Polly Pocket, and Cabbage Patch.
Some good
Yeah.
old classics.
So when like McDonald's had those come out, oh man, I'd be like, Mom, please. He's like, no.
There's food at home.
Yeah.
Well, and I think because me and her, we talk about the Happy Meal.
Yeah.
And me and her have this strong belief that, especially for like at our generation, if we really look at it, that Happy Meals is, I think, what really did it. Was what got a lot of us to collect, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think when I even think of some of my fundamentals in collecting, the Happy Meal comes to mind, man.
Yeah.
Because are we still not chasing Happy Meals? We had a whole 2 shows about Boo Buckets.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I
The
still
nuggets.
do.
Yes.
Yeah. I got
You know what I
boxes
mean?
of nuggets. at
So
home.
we talk about that. So for you, it's shoes.
Shoes now.
Why shoes right now?
What kind of shoes?
And what kind? Yeah.
Well, obviously high heels, but like I have Dutch shoes, the
Those
wooden
wooden
ones.
ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I had to. And then I have those Japanese wooden, like the
Like the ones
chanclas.
that, the ones that.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my
So
God.
those are like my 2 wild ones. Other than that, it's like I have to have every style, platform, different colors. I wish I could.
Fish.
I wish I could. I haven't been able to land one of those.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to check out
That's
eBay.
And how many Cortezes do you have?
I only have that one pair that I brought last week.
I know
High heel
some-
Cortez?
I know
But they're
someone.
not
I know
Cortez.
someone asked
Okay.
that. I know someone asked that. So I'm asking.
Yeah, they
I know
want to
it's
know.
close.
It's because I don't really like tennies though. I don't
No?
wear tennies.
Okay.
I'm always in heels. And then right
Yeah.
now that I'm wearing chanclas, my feet hurt because they're flat.
That's the first thing I did
Yes.
when she came out.
Yeah.
was
I
always look at it
never wear tennies, like just to the gym, and that's it. And other than that, I'm in heels or cowboy boots. That's my
There
thing.
you go. Yeah.
And those have a heel, so when I wear flat shoes, I'm hurt. Like
Yeah.
it hurts. I'm like the Barbie movie when she went flat.
She just went flat.
Yes.
And so shoes too, but then shoes also have like a cool resell, retrade rate.
Yeah.
You know, same thing with collectibles. And to kind of go back to yours and mine's sort of humble upbringing, our blue collar
Yeah.
upbringing. Oh my God, I'm about to lose this thought. You know what? I'm about to lose this thought. There it is. With those humble bringings that we have, sometimes we face struggles, right? And those of us who are kind of in this whole spectrum of it, sometimes this collectible is our saving grace, my brother.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. You know how many times I've had to go purge comics just to make rent? How many times I had to sell
Yeah.
a Tippy Hedron Barbie just to make rent?
And that's the good thing with the collectibles.
Yeah.
They're never. It's not like food. You waste your money on them.
Yeah.
You could always resell
You
them.
can always resell,
They
even
could go
those-
up. Hopefully they never go down,
Yeah.
but for the most part, they're going to stay at the same price that you bought it at.
Yeah. And I'm going to say something, and forgive me for saying this,
Uh-huh.
especially in front of a
No,
business owner.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, in front of a business owner. In no way am I implying like make money off collectibles. I'm not saying like that's going to be your Easter
Well, it
egg.
happens,
That's
yeah.
you know what I mean. But however, my real message is this: if you're in an area like East LA, Boyle Heights, you're in a marginalized area
Yeah.
that wasn't an essential. It's okay to be like, you know what? Let me sell this action figure because I need to get
Perfectly
some
fine,
food,
yeah.
man. It's perfectly fine. You may come and get it again,
Right.
but I've had to do it, man.
We've all done it.
We've all done it.
Yeah.
When I got displaced, me and my son at 2 years old,
Uh-huh.
and we got displaced from the home that we were in, and we had to come back to my mom's and then my dad's.
Uh-huh.
Man, little boy needed a crib. He needed Pampers. He needed food. So what I did, I got my Marvel Legends, dude. Those
Yeah.
Toy Biz Marvel Legends.
Okay.
And I was just like,
He needs diapers.
I don't regret it. I
Right.
regret letting go of like 2 or 3 of them.
Uh-huh.
My Giant Man.
Oh.
Never gonna get that one back.
I got it at the shop.
Ooh, oh man, don't make me go in. But regardless, I don't regret it
Right.
because this is what we have to do. So again, I'm not saying invest in toys because that's your money maker. If you're investing in toys and stuff like that, and things go bad, sell them, man.
And I
It's
tell people
important.
that all the
Yeah,
time.
man.
If you ever want to, like, when I saw something really good, something that we like, and we're like, man, I hope you don't lose this in a poker game or something.
Yeah.
We tell them, come sell it back to us first if you want to sell it.
Yeah.
It's always worth something for us.
It's always worth something. And this is what's worth something, too, that we got to do for our rent paying. KQBH-LP, Los Angeles, California, 101.5 FM, a community service of the Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory, broadcasting live on your FM dial and streaming on KQBH-LA. This is Patrick J. Martinez, and this is my cohort, Becky. Comadre, how are you doing?
Doing great.
God, you just
I love this topic today. Yes, I'm like, oh yeah.
We're sitting
I
here.
Want to go buy more whatever
Barbies. Shoes. I think our shoes. As we're talking about collectibles, and we're sitting here with business owner Mike Martinez, another fellow Martinez here with us. Cousin,
oh,
man, for all we know, man.
Last name Tocayos.
Never know, man. You never know. So, yeah, we're talking about, Mike, just his experience and background of being a general collector to being a proprietor, having a store. We're going to be getting into now how you went even further, man, to event organizer. You've been known for organizing, participating in pop-ups, which now is saying that you are now campaigning and advocating for others to create their own small business. So now you've elevated to that. You've got a collectible show, Geeking Out, that's going to be popping next week. Now, what time we got? I'm trying to see. You know what? I was thinking of breaking in the song, but let's get a little bit into this. But you know what? Before we get into that, Becky, let's get into some of the media class, because we're about conservatory's about time to wrap up some of this event. No?
Yeah, it's week number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah, so this week marks week 7, like I said, and it is digital drawing this week. So it is ages 10 plus, and like all the other classes that have been offered here, it is a Monday through Friday class, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So in this class, it introduces a dynamic world of digital art using Procreate, iPads provided, or you can bring your own. Yes. Okay. So that is what it does here. There is also an editing 101 class, and that's for a little bit older kids from 14 to 18. That again is Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that one helps you with refining footage from the production class and learning professional editing techniques. Okay. So like everything else, you do have to do the whole RSVP. So I will give you guys the number. Yeah,
give them the phone number.
Slowly, because you're like me. So it is area code 213-293-6170. And you can also send an email, and that would be Julian, Julian, at B, like boy, hearts, HARTS.org. So, yeah, RSVP the space and bring your kids in.
Bring your kid. And that should wrap up, right, some of the meeting classes for the summer?
Yeah, that's week number 7.
Week
July
number 7.
28th through August 1st.
And some of the schools are going to be going back nearby as well. Everybody, please remind yourself that anytime you're within the East LA, Boyle Heights, San Gabriel Valley area, I invite you guys to put us on your radio at 101.5 FM. However, we're worldwide, so you guys can stream us anywhere at kqbhla.com. You guys are tuned in to the 2. This is Patrick J. Martinez and
your girl B.
And you guys are tuned into Ham Radio. This is the 4th Monday of the month. I want to just remind you guys that immediately following us, we got CMTY Live. Martell will have back into our home. She's going to have Activist, Crybaby, and Wicked Ass Psycho. They are back to continue to talk about their campaign that they've been doing for the last couple of weeks. And this campaign that they have has been in response to the ICE raids that have been happening throughout the country, and especially here within the Los Angeles Basin area. For their resistance piece, these beautiful Chicanas have taken the charge and the lead in helping those most impacted from these raids and these attacks. They've been helping out these vendors by buying them out, but not only have they been buying them out, they have also been putting themselves in the position of the vendors and selling the food, flowers, whatever it be. So they're being bought out, and then they're also bringing in more profit on top of that. To hear more about this grassroots campaign, I want you to keep it here at KQBH 101.5 FM CMTY Live. This is a conversation that we started here at the station on the 19th, and I'm glad to see that this conversation is going to be held. These are some beautiful women, and when I say beautiful women, I'm talking about what they're doing, and I'm talking about their spirit and their soul. Okay, let's get back to our guest here, Mike. Let's get back to the event that we are going to be having. Not we, but so much you, man. Let's talk about Geeking Out. What is Geeking Out, brother? What's this about?
So Geeking Out is kind of our next step that we took, because we started doing pop-ups in 2019, and they were free. They were always free. Any vendor wanted to come, we could go. We could just have you just sign up. You come in, you set up. This is right around COVID time, so it's a good spot to sell your stuff. Basically, we bring in a crowd. You sell your stuff. Everybody's happy. So over the past probably 5 years, it's grown and grown, where we couldn't do it in our Halloween Depot anymore, where we had to take the next step and rent a ballroom in the La Mirada Holiday Inn.
Okay.
So it's a bigger space. We're able to bring in more vendors, some celebrities. We have the cast from The Sandlot going to be there, doing autographs and pictures and stuff. Forever. So we have Smalls coming in.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, makes me just want to go chew some
Smalls.
tobacco.
Yeah. Don't throw up. Smalls, yeah. And Kenny De Nunez will be there. And then maybe one other. We're not sure if he's going to make it, though. His name's Repeat. He's the little kid.
Oh.
He was the littlest one. So they're going to be there. And those are some... I kind of just bring in people I like. Like, I like The Sandlot. That's a good movie. So I said, hey, if I get them to come, bring them down.
But let's say that let's just say that is a savvy move, because look at the response we got.
Oh yeah,
because there's going to be all kinds of people coming in just for that.
Bring the kids,
yeah.
bring everybody. It's a family movie. Everybody loves it. My daughter loves it. That's one of her favorite movies too. She's 11, so it's cool. Mm-hmm. It hits home for everybody. Yeah, it does. But yeah, so the show, what we try to focus on is the rare and hard to find stuff.
Uh-huh.
So the grails, the toy grails. So we try to bring in vendors from wherever we can. We have a good vendor from San Diego that comes down.
Nice. Vintage stuff?
Vintage stuff, yeah.
Oh, man.
He brings in good stuff. Monsters, robots, kaiju, turtles, G.I. Joes, Transformers, all the older stuff that we grew up with, he has it. Some of the newer stuff as well. We have McFarlane Toys will be there.
McFarlane Toys themselves, like the actual McFarlane Toys?
They'll have a booth, yeah.
They're going to have a booth?
Yeah. They've done the last two with us. Yeah. He's not there. Todd McFarlane's
no, but
not there.
it's the fact that it's the actual...
McFarlane Toys is there. Four Horsemen, if you know who they are.
Yeah.
They were at the
got the Four Horsemen are going to be there?
At the last show. We're not going to have them this show because they were booked, but they're probably going to be at our next show. Well, I wasn't supposed to tell anybody, but January's our next show.
Yeah, look at that.
It's out.
So they'll probably be at that show. So they'll be there for that one, and that they're good stuff.
No, man. So anyone who's listening, like Four Horsemen, McFarlane Toys, that's big stuff. Like for independent toy companies and just for the collections itself, he is big. that's big, man. And McFarlane Toys, especially for me, the first thing, and this is how nerdy we get. I started thinking, are they gonna have those DC superpowers? See how we are.
Hopefully, yeah.
I don't know. So you're gonna have some cast members from The Sandlot. You've got already two good booths right there. That's like San Diego. That's San Diego, like lineup right there, man.
Eventually,
for real.
maybe
no,
down
but
the
you know
road,
what I
but
mean.
yeah.
I know you're being humble and cool,
Thank you,
real humble about it, but that's
It's fun.
that's a draw, man.
Yeah.
That's a big draw.
Yeah.
That's fun. And another thing that you guys also do, you guys also not only have only been there for the small business owner, but you also support the. There's also going to be some independent.
Oh yeah,
acts,
right?
right?
Artists. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Anyone from the San Gabriel Valley, the LA
Kevin,
Valley?
Kevin Paez.
Okay, right
He's
on.
really good. He's just at Comic Con.
Okay,
So he had a booth at Comic Con. He's a local artist from Whittier.
nice.
He's also my cousin's boyfriend.
Right on.
So she's DJ Jackie Beats. That's
Okay.
her boyfriend. They met at Geeking Out 1.
Right on.
So that's where they met, and it's a love story after that for them.
Yeah,
too.
that's what happened.
So Kevin Paez, I think his name is Xander.
Okay.
There's a couple new artists that are coming out, so
Listen.
they'll be there.
I'm
You have a
excited.
thought?
I want to
You-
go.
You have a
Let's
thought.
go.
You have a thought. What's your thought?
No.
No, you have a thought.
No.
It was that. It was that love thing, huh? She loves love. She said
I'm
she
a
was in
sucker
love.
for
yeah.
love, but I don't
She
admit
said-
it.
No.
So my
Nah,
cousin
'cause look at her.
never brought a
Tell her
boyfriend
the
around.
story. Tell her the
Never
story.
brought a boyfriend around. First show at Geeking Out, this guy's drawing art. He's an artist. I met him at the show, so he's drawing pictures. He's doing commissions there, drawing people's stuff. And then I guess my uncle's a big comic book guy, so he goes up to him. He's like, "Hey, check this guy's work out. It's good stuff." And my cousin was the DJ, so she's DJing in the front. After the show's over for her, she goes over there like, "What's she doing?" And they sparked up a love connection, and they've been like inseparable ever since.
Wow.
So they just went to Comic Con together. He had a booth there, so that was her first Comic Con. My uncle went, of course,
Yeah.
because he has to go. So it was a good thing, and hopefully, knock on wood, it's a good thing for them. So
No,
How long has it been?
it's been a year. Yeah,
pretty good.
she didn't tell nobody for a while.
Yeah.
Try to keep it secret.
Try to keep it secret.
But I follow him on Instagram too,
Yeah,
so I see.
you picked
hey,
up
what's
all.
going on
You
here?
picked up all the clues.
I sniffed it out.
Chismoso. No, just kidding.
Gotta protect her.
Because he read comics. I'm telling you, those of
Yeah.
us that read comics, we
No.
are. No, man, we are.
You read between the
We-
lines.
Between the panels. Man.
Get it?
Yeah. No, seriously, we do. That's how we figure things out.
It's
Yeah.
good.
See, one of the things that I learned from comics about women, because I don't know anything about women, but I learned this from comics.
About women?
Yeah.
Neither do I.
I don't know a lot.
Jeez,
But there's one thing that I do
crazy.
know about women. Women love the toys that they grew up with. That's the one thing I know about women.
My wife, yeah. My
Right?
wife
As a
is
toy
big
collector?
Pocket collector,
As
yeah.
a toy collector, and tell me that I'm not wrong on that one. I don't know anything about women,
She,
but I do know that.
my wife collects two things: cutesy '80s toys and horror, like hardcore horror,
Ooh.
blood and guts.
That's
gore.
like two different, like,
It's different
aesthetics
realms,
right
but
there.
she does a good
Have
thing
you
with it.
have you seen that 80s gym that opened in like Pasadena?
No.
You should look
An
it up and
80s
take
gym?
it. Yes.
Did that
Sammy
big hair go
Reese.
in?
So it's like obviously a studio kind of thing.
Okay.
It has the lockers
Okay.
with the old TV, with the
Uh-huh.
old movies playing. But you
What?
buy stuff there,
Uh-huh.
and then like towards the back, I think you could do like aerobics classes or
gym?
something.
A
It's a
aerobic?
gym.
Where?
I think it's
Pasadena?
Pasadena. I'll look it up and
Okay.
I will share it with you guys. Yeah, Sammy Reese was there when the
Oh,
opening
yeah, the
was
artist, yeah.
like 2 months ago, I think, and it looks so freaking cool. Straight 80s, like wow,
So
yeah.
So your partner would like Sammy Ruiz, huh? Because he does the cutesy horror together.
Yeah, she's
With the splash of hood.
hood. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
man.
she's from East LA too.
She is?
Yeah, she's from East LA.
Right on.
So when I said I was coming here, I said it's on Cesar Chavez.
I'm
And
surprised she didn't come in.
we have just had a baby.
Oh.
Well, not just. She's 2 years
okay.
old, but my
She
little
would have
one-
been, huh?
Yeah, she probably would have been.
Straight out, huh? She would have been right in the
She
car.
would've- I know
going,
where
"Let's
that's
go
at.
now. We'll take
I'm
this
gonna
way.
go Jack in
Like
the
that.
Box. I'll be a Jack in the Box if you need me.
That's good. Good East LA girl.
Yeah.
Smart East LA girl.
Smart East LA girl.
And she knew to stick with the nerd because he getting the eyebrows done,
got her,
eyelashes
yeah.
done,
Eyelashes,
nails done, right?
pink hair,
Especially the
all
pink
that
hair
good
all
stuff.
did, right?
Yeah.
No, man, seriously, like, and I want to make that clear because just it's how we do it in these areas that we grew up in, right?
Yeah.
So, what gets me is how these hours come up, Becky. Yeah,
It's the time.
that's the time.
It was fast.
Jeez. Let's just go sit in one more towel and keep
I
going.
know,
All of us.
I know we're probably
All together.
So talk to us when the event's going to happen, and for more information.
So Geeking Out,
where we go?
August 9th, Saturday, August 9th. It's going to be at the La Mirada Holiday Inn. For more information, go to our Instagram, toy.depo, or Geeking Out. I think it's just Geeking Out. But toy.depo is the main one. And then shoot us a DM if you have any questions. But it's going to be from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m.
All right, that's not bad.
So,
that's a good full day.
One hitter quitter.
Whoa,
1 day only.
That's,
yeah,
that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
You got any questions, Becky? Any thoughts on this?
You do have information on your
On our Instagram, yeah.
on your Instagram. Okay.
That's on the 9th. It's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good.
Yeah, this is the third
family
one.
event. Third one.
First one was tough. It was.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do no more. It was.
They can be.
Thought my hair was gonna fall out. My head was gonna
No,
explode.
they can be, man. I'm there with you.
Yeah.
I'm there with you on at least that aspect of it.
And we don't know what we're doing. We're just filling the hall, filling the space.
Filling the space.
We're just learning as we go. So it's been a good ride.
In terms of these movements like that, these grassroots ones, man, these are the only way you can go about it is just we'll hit the ground and
just see what happens. Yeah. Worst thing happens is. What's the worst thing
you
could happen? You lose a couple bucks. That's it. So
yeah, you lose a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Spit on the wound.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just keep going.
Just keep on moving.
And so, everybody, so everyone listening and everyone hanging out tonight, yeah, take a look at this. If you guys have never been to any shows out here, you guys are within the area, you want something to do, I think this is going to be a good one to attend, man.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Come meet the Sandlot for anything.
Yeah, anything. Okay, we got a question because I know we had a segment. We had some material we're going to talk about, and we've been covering this back and forth because I've been seeing a lot of women, a lot of our sisters getting into collecting a lot more. As a business owner, have you been saying the same clientele growth?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and what are they? And what are our sisters buying?
Right now it's Labubu.
Yeah.
Labubus are big.
Yeah, I can't hate on that though.
No,
I can't. Anyone who's collecting Labubus, man, I fully support them on that. All my sisters, I got them on that.
Take them. Yeah. We sell them. My daughter has about 20 of them.
But we're seeing a lot of that. I know in terms of like a collector and just being part of the community, I'm seeing a lot of our sisters. I welcome it.
For sure.
We need a change of the game.
Yeah.
We need a change.
And then you know what? I think Rainbow Bright's coming out with some new stuff.
Yeah.
Hello Kitty's always been big, and it's just getting bigger.
It's going to keep getting bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, Hello Kitty's been around 50 years, man. Right?
Yeah, I know.
What else is another one that are sisters? Wait, you two, what have you been seeing the ladies collect? I know we're talking about the Labubus. What have you been seeing, Becky?
That's it.
That
Labubu. Right now, it's like big.
Yeah.
All their accessories.
Anything anime is pretty big right now.
Yeah. Yeah, look, there we go. There's Crybaby right there. Don't forget Crybaby's going to be on CMTY Live immediately following us. Her and Wicked as Psycho. They're going to continue their conversation on the campaign that they've been doing in terms of buying out the vendor. So there's going to be more information on that. Anything else before we get going, guys? We're going to end it with one song. I want to thank you for coming down to talk about this. Hopefully me and Becky did you right. I know this is one of your first.
This is cool. Yeah, this was good. Yeah, you guys kept me calm. And if you want to show up to the show, just let me know. Yeah. We'll get you in early if you want to come in.
No, I want to take a look at that. I want to see what's going on, and I'm gonna look a little further for our guests because this is gonna be a good one, guys. And always support our independent, artists. Our independent organizers, our small business operators. Becky. Yes. We were supposed to try to give away a calendar. We're going to probably have to try to do that the next time that we come in. We've got a lot of good shows lined up, everybody. So
they want my calendar.
I know, they want the calendar. What we're going to do is we're going to have to work a campaign in getting that calendar.
Yeah, bring it to the show. We'll do an autograph signing.
Ooh, don't she?
You guys,
don't she? Will she'll show up?
Should I bring my canopy?
We'll
have one for you.
I am not kidding.
Uh-oh.
But who knows, everybody? We're gonna see everybody checking with us next week. I'll see you guys Saturday in Studio B. This is KQBH 101.5 FM. This is Ham Radio. Ham Radio is a program courtesy of the Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory. I'm just another geek from East LA. This is your host, the DJ, disc jockey Patrick J. Martinez, along with
your girl B.
All right, B. Say goodbye to everybody. I don't know what we're going to get into right now.
Buenas noches. Say good night, Mike.
Good night, guys. Have a good one.